cooperatively working with the team members. The coach himself cooperatively working with the team members in order to solve the different problems that can be made right for the teams. The third point is the transfer system. The transfer system, the coach transfers the athletes to another coach as the athletes move through the educational institutes or club systems when the coach recognizes that they can be no longer ምንድነው ማለት ነው? ትራንስፈር ሲስተምስ ማለት ፎር ኤግዛምፕል ትራንስፈር ሲስተምስ የኮች አትሌት ሪሌሽንሺፕ አይታችኋል። አንዳንዴ ተጫዋቾቹ በስኪል ደቀቁ ሲሉ ወይም ደግሞ ከነሱ የተሻለ ተጫዋች ሲኖር ቤንች ላይ ያስቀምጧቸዋል። ቤንች ላይ ለብዙ ሰዓት ይቀመጡና ምን ይደረጋል መሰላችሁ? ትራንስፈር ይደረጋል ወደ ሌላ ክለብ በጊዜያዊነት ይዋሳሉ ማለት ነው። ማዋስ አልተገኙም፣ ነገር ግን በጊዜያዊነት ወደ ሌላ ትራንስፈር ይደረጋል። እዛ ትራንስፈር የሆኑበት ቦታ ላይ አንደኛ ስኪል እንዲጨምሩ ነው። በዚህ ስለማይቀርቡ ብቻ ሳይሆኑ ካላቸው ስኪል የተለየ ብቃት እንዲኖራቸው ነው። በትምህርት ወይም ደግሞ በትምህርት ራሳቸውን አፕዴት እንዲያደርጉ ነው። በተለያየ ሲስተምስ ነው። So the third system of coach athlete relationship is the transfer system. The transfer system means it is the system that transfers each and every individual in the team members to the higher educational levels or to the higher training levels or the higher skill levels. That is transfer system. So as a coach, you have to understand the basic human rights that are equal rights. Coach must respect the dignities and recognize the contributions of each individual. Coach must be knowledge and respect the rules of the competition, valuable the ethics, goals and duties of. As a coach, you must teach your team members to avoid from any drug substance. Drug substances is a substance that enhance the performance of the athletes for the time being. And the drug in terms of the such expert. The will start with the start the competitions performance in the Chandaya So as a coach, probably So these are all about chapter 2. Next is chapter 3. At the middle of this month, you have an exam. At the end of this month or middle of this month, middle exam. Developing the skills of a coach in chapter 3. So as a coach, how the coach can be developed his skills, because the unskillful or unskilled individuals cannot teach or cannot train the team. So as a coach, you have to be knowledgeable. As a coach, you have to be a skillful individual. So how to enhance, how to improve, how to develop the skills of a coach that coaches the team. That is the coaching process. The 5 skills of coaching. From the coach, we expect 5 very essential and key skills. The first one is provide demonstrations. demonstration. What do we need? The coach does not take all the things in theoretical. He must be showing in practice. He must be showing he must be demonstrated in practice what he says in theories. theory የተናገረው በቃላት የተናገረው ወደ ተግባር መለወጥ አለበት። That is the first skills of a coach. Provide demonstrations. The second one is provide instructions and explanations. From the coach, it does not expect the skills of demonstrations. It is also expected the skills of instructions and explanations. What do you mean? He must be instructed. A coach is sometimes a good teacher. What do you mean by a good teacher? A good teacher means a good instructor. He instructs the individuals, he instructs the team members in a good way. He explains things in clearly for the team. So, the second skill of the coach is provide instructions and explanations. The third skill is observe and analyze. Coach እንግዲህ ማስተማር ብቻ አይደለም ስራው፣ ወይም ደግሞ ፕራክቲካል ማሳየት ብቻ አይደለም ስራው። ሌላው ደግሞ የዋና ኮች የሚጠበቅ ስራ ደግሞ observations and analysis. He must be observed during a competition time or during a training time. He must be observed the weaknesses and the strong parts of the teams, and after observations based on that data that he gave or he take from the observations, he must be analyzed that. ለምሳሌ ኮች ትሬኒንግ ያደርግና ሁሉም በትሬኒንግ ሰዓት የሚያደርጋቸው ቤስት ለመጀመሪያ ኮምፒቲሽን ላይ ቤስት የሚሰለፉትን ለመለየት ነው። ኮምፒቲሽኑ የሚጠቅመው አናላይዝ ለማድረግ እስኪላቸው ዜን ያደርጋል። አናላይዝ ኦብዘርቭ ያደረገው አናላይዝ ያደርግና አናላይዝ ካደረገ በኋላ ቤስት ተጫዋቾችን ለመጀመሪያ ኮምፒቲሽን ሲያደርግ that is observations and analysis skills of the coach. So it's not only for the competitions. The coach must be observed both from the external, the bias that is from the external environment, and the bias from the internal environment. And he must be analyzed. He must be forecast. For in the next 5 years, the teams can be reached in the second levels in the national team. That is forecasting. That is analyzing the observed team. Another skill of the coach is build and develop the relationship. So the relationship is the key and essential elements of the coach. Like if I want to enter in my home, then the first thing what I do is take my key and open the door. Like this, the first skills expected from the coach is developing a relationship with the team. It's not only the team, developing a relationship with the management board, developing a relationship with the external and internal force. Relationship must build relationship. If there is no good relationship in between team members, then they are not doing anything for the team, or we do not expect anything from the team, because the relationship is makes the teams good relationship makes the teams to be bigger, to be stronger. If there is the coach does not have a good relationship with the management bodies, then it directly affects the team. For example, in terms of in finance, in terms of in logistics, then the higher bodies or the higher official is a responsible person. If there is no good relationship between If the coach has a higher goals, so indirectly it affects the team. So he must develop the good relationship among the team and other responsible stakeholders. Another is provides feedback. You know, then coach any individuals, especially in any African individuals, as a teacher, or as any positions, and they are assigned any positions, they feel feedback that provide from the employees, that provide from the team, that provide from the students, that provide from any. feedback ከሰጠ ማለት ልክ እንደ ሁለት የሚወጡ ማናጅመንት ቦዲዎች አሉ። ልክ እንደ ሁለት የሚወጡ ኮቾች አሉ። ልክ እንደ ሁለት የሚወጡ እንትኖች አሉ። ፖዚሽን ያሉ ሰዎች but you know, if you use improperly, feedback is the means to enhancing, the means to developing your skills. If you use properly, whether in the negative feedbacks or in positive feedbacks, if the negative feedbacks is enhancing you for further purpose, you know, negative feedback ምክንያቱም ኔጌቲቭ ፊድባክ አንተ ወዴት ነው የሚወስድህ? ፋርዘር ስኪል ዲቨሎፕመንት እንታረግ። ፖዚቲቭ ፊድባክ ደግሞ ፖዚቲቭ እንዳትቀመጥ በዛው ላይ so as a coach you have to be accept both the negative and the positive feedbacks and give freedom for your team members. You must give freedom for your team members to criticize, to give feedback for you in both in the negative and positive ways. So these are the most important coaching styles. It's not only this, in addition to the five, there is also safe environment. From the coach, what to be expected is creating a safe training environment, creating a safe competitional environment, creating a safe relationship environment among team members. So these are the basic, essential skills of the coach. So under the building and developing of a relationship, there is also five basic important things. The first part is be confident as a coach in front of your athletes. You know, developing a relationship. Under developing a relationship, the first point or the first element is be confidential. You have to be confidential in front of your athletes or in front of your students or in front of anywhere that you are. The second point is smile and make eye contact. Now, what is the advantage of eye contact in between the team members and the coach? What's important? London, eye contact necessary. What is the advantage of eye contact for the coach and for the students? I contact the poetry ministry, but one no mechanism, it creates control mechanisms in between in the classroom or in the training stations. And for the students, I contact for the student giving his focus for the explanation, for his explanation. You know, the focus in this I contacted ተማሪ ደግሞ ወይም ሰልጣኝ ደግሞ አቴንሽናቸው እንዲሰጡ አይ ኮንታክት ያስፈልጋል ማለት between the coach and the athletes. The third one, show interest and respect for each athlete. During building and developing relationship, if you do not respect your athletes, if you do not respect your employees, then the employees is also does not respect you. So in this case, the relationship is become destroyed. So if you want to develop a good relationship in between the employees and the leaders or the athletes and the coach, you have to be respect each other. You have to keep in the rights of the athletes and the athletes also doing so in the same way. Another point is use athletes' names. ይሄኛው በጣም ኢሴንሻል ፖይንት ነው። ምንድን ነው? In the case of explanations or in the case of demonstrations, the coach may be calling in some of the athletes in Persian and does not call the name in the other athletes. So in this case, it creates impartialities among the team members. ልጆቹ ጎበዝ ሊሆኑ ይችላሉ። የተወሰኑ ልጆች ብቻ ልጆች የሶስት ልጆች ስም እየጠራው ክላስ ውስጥ የሌሎችን ማስጠራት ከሆነ በሌሎቹ ውስጥ አንፈልግም ከእነሱ ናምሳሌ የሚል ነገር ዴቨሎፕ ያደርጋል። ፓርሻሊቲ ይፈጠራል ማለት ነው። That's not the way of creating a good relationship. If the coach were to be called in the team members, he must be called all the names. Inside in the classrooms or inside in the team members, without discriminations, without partialities, ስለዚህ አንዱ ጠርቶ አንዱ መጣው that is the way of creating a negative relationship in among the coach and the athletes or the teachers and the students. ከዛ ሁሉ ስም ሳይጠራ ዝም ብሎ partialities is a negative signs in the relationship of the athletes and the coach. The other point is coach the athletes rather than coach athletes. Coach the athletes rather than coach athletes. ምን ማለት ነው? Coach the athletes rather than coach athletes. Coach the athletes and coach athletes. Coach the athletes and coach athletes. That athletes coach the athletes and coach athletes. አትሌት ደግሞ ኮች ያስተምረዋል። አሁን ለምሳሌ ኮች ለአትሌት ማለት ነው።
ኮቹ ለአትሌት ያለውን ነገር ያስተምራል።
እሺ፣ ሁለተኛው ደግሞ ኮች አትሌት ማለት ነው።
ኮች አትሌት ያለውን ነገር ተቀብላ ያለው ማትሪሞች ወስዱ።
እሺ፣ ሌላ ቤቱን ከመምራት አትሌቱን መምራት እንዴት? የመጀመሪያው ኮች አትሌት ማለት አትሌቱን መምራት። እሺ፣ ይህ አትሌት ነው። እሺ፣ ሁለተኛው ደግሞ ሂደት ለምሳሌ ጥሩ ነው፣ ግን ምን ማለት አሁን ኤክስፕሌን የሚደረገው አሁን ፕሮሰሱ ይሄ ማለት ምን ማለት ነው? ኮች አትሌት ማለት ምንድን ነው የሚለው? ኮች ዘ አትሌት ራዘር ዛን ኮች አትሌት ምን ማለት ነው? ይሄኛው ኮች ዘ አትሌት ማለት አትሌቶቹን የሚፈለገውን ስኪል ለሚፈለገው ዓላማ ማሰልጠን ነው። ኮች ዘ አትሌት ነገር ግን አትሌቱን ኮች እንዲሆን ታሰለጥነው ነው። አትሌቱን ኮች እንዲሆን ማሰልጠን ሳይሆን አትሌቱን ለምትፈልገው ዓላማ ማሰልጠን ነው። ኮች ዘ አትሌት rather than coach athletes means you have to train the athletes what you design based on your objectives rather than coach the athletes. ግልጽ ነው። ለሚፈለገው ዓላማ ሰልጣኞችን ማሰልጠን ነው እንጂ ኮች እንዲሆኑ አትሌቶችን ማሰልጠን አለ። እንታይና ስለ አሁን እስከዚህ ያደረግን ያለነው ሁለተኛው ነው። Okay, the second skills of a coach ደግሞ ምንድነው? የሰከንድ ስኪሉ provide instructions and explanations የሚለው ነው። Explanations and instructions is obvious. That means keep in symbols during in instructions and during in explanations. You have to follow in a simple methods of instructing and explaining the methods. What do we mean by simple method? That means a simple coaching method is starting things from in a simple way and goes through in a complex way. Or starting from a deductive idea, a deductive knowledge and goes through inductive knowledge. Inductive means in general and deductive means in specific. So from specific thing, that is deductive, from the specific things goes to in general or inductive. In general. So during the explanations and instructions, the coach must be followed in a simple method of explaining and instructing themselves. The second one is gain attention. So if Whatever the coach can be explained in a good way, whatever the coach is instructing the athletes in a good way, if he or she does not get the attentions of the athletes, the attentions of the students, then it's meaningless, It's meaningless. So, as a coach, you have to be sure that you get the attentions of the athletes, the attentions of the students, because attention is a very essential element during in the explanations and in the discussions today. The third is think about what you are going to say. Before you are saying or before you are instructing, before you are explaining anything to your students or to your athletes, you have to understand what do you mean the word, what do you mean the concept. Because if you do not understand the concept and you do not have the knowledge about the given pointers, how do you explain, how do you demonstrate for your students? So you have to understand what you are saying, what you are telling to your students before you forward the students. Group others according to numbers, abilities, and activities. In the case of dividing, if some of the instructions or some of the training skills it means in a grouping method. So during in that method, during in the grouping style, you have to be grouped, your athletes, you have to be grouped your students based on numbers, abilities, and activities. You do not group themselves based on race, based on religion, based on cultures, and so and so. That is the way of discriminating in the athletes, the way of discriminating in the students. What you want to be, what you want expected from the coach is you want to group the students in randomly based on the given numbers or based on their abilities. The other is checking for understanding. You are giving knowledge for your list. You are getting something, some pointers, some knowledge for your list. So, what is the way of understanding mechanism to know the way of whether the students or the others can understand the given knowledge or not? What is the mechanism? For example, if I give you today's lesson, so at the end now, how I check whether you understand today's lessons or not? Result. Just how now baru ini nungan understand maksudnya understand apa ada itu orang tidak tahu. That's it. For asking questions, by asking questions to that you have to understand. Jadi tempat tentang saya coaching guide. You have to be understand whether the athletes we understand the given lessons or not by asking questions to them. Practice more and more. Let me give a chance to each and every athletes members to show the given skill. That is the way of getting understanding or to know the understanding of that place. You can't